From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker.
Has the jury reached a verdict? News 13 has been in the courtroom each day as testimony continued in the murder trial of two brothers accused of killing a Hazleton man who brought them drugs. Both sides rested this afternoon and the jury deliberated for a few hours. The very latest from the Luzerne County Courthouse right now, live at 5. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, the jury deliberated for just a few hours and just minutes ago reached a verdict in the murder trial of two brothers from Harrisburg accused of murdering a Hazleton man in what was called a drug deal gone bad. Guilty or not, we were there for the answer, and Christina D'Amato is live with us on the phone from outside the courtroom. Christina, are you there?
Kristen, the Garrett's attorneys are just walking out. I was going to try to grab them fast for an interview, but both Isel and Isaiah Garrett were found guilty of second-degree murder.
Okay, Christina, how about I let you go? You go do your job, and we'll talk with you in a little bit. You can tell us a little bit more.
Okay, I'll call you back.
All right, sounds good.
Bye.
All right, so again, Christina, she's working real hard there by herself on the phone with the camera, trying to get interviews. And we just, again, the verdict just in from the Luzerne County Courthouse in the Garrett brothers murder trial. Both brothers guilty of second-degree murder in the death of Abdul Shabazz, a 30-year-old man from Hazleton. Now, this crime happened last December. The jury was selected on Monday, and testimony went all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and into this morning. And then the jury began deliberating just a few hours ago. And again, just minutes before the 5 o'clock hour, the jury reached a verdict of second-degree murder guilty for both brothers, Isaiah and Isel Garrett. Now, as I said, Christina D'Amato is there right now. We just had her live. She had to go, but we're going to try and get her on in just a little bit to tell us a little bit more about how the final hours and minutes and seconds of that murder trial were at the Luzerne County Courthouse. Moving on right now, we know more about the arrest of 5 people in Hazleton Wednesday afternoon. We first told you about this live at 5:30 last night. It was 2 adults and 4 juveniles arrested by city police who foiled what could have turned into a gang brawl between 10 to 20 people around 3 o'clock Wednesday. It all went down on James Street. Juan Tinoco of James Street and Justin Ortiz of South Vine Street in the city, who was armed with a hatchet, were the 2 adults cuffed and charged with riot, disorderly conduct, and more. Police say they were seen with a group of people who were shouting and holding metal pipes and sticks. A machete was also found in a yard by police. The 4 juveniles were arrested after running from police. They also face some similar charges. As for Ortiz and Tinoco, they're both in the county prison tonight, unable to get $75,000 cash bail. Police are on the hunt tonight for a man who escaped from the Minsek halfway house in downtown Hazleton. 26-year-old Tahid Ali Berry is an inmate at Minsek. He never returned the facility Wednesday night, and now a warrant has been issued for his arrest. State police are handling the investigation and ask if you know where to find Berry, to call 459-3890. Berry is a black male, and again, he is 26 years old. Police in Butler Township arrested a 16-year-old Wednesday after he pointed a gun at a motorist. Police say they received a call that a motorist on Lyons Drive noticed a person climbing out of the second-story window and onto the roof of a house. That's when the person pointed what looked like a pistol at the motorist, who then dialed 911. The man was gone when police got to that area, but after a short time, police received another call. There was a man walking along Butler Drive with a pistol tucked in his belt. Police found the person, who turned out to be a 16-year-old. He was not far from the Drums Elementary School, and students were about to be dismissed when police found him. Turns out the pistol was actually a BB gun, but police took the juvenile into custody, and back at the station, police say he became combative. Tonight, he's in the juvenile detention center facing a number of charges. We told you last night a house fire in the Heights was intentionally set, and tonight the search continues for the arsonist. Firefighters were called to 161 Dietrich Avenue Wednesday afternoon, where smoke was billowing from some windows. It was a vacant home, and when firefighters went inside, multiple spots throughout that home were found where the fire was burning. All of the flames were extinguished quickly, and there wasn't much damage, but it didn't take long for a state police fire marshal to determine that someone intentionally tried burning this house down. If you know anything about this Heights arson, dial 911 immediately. In the borough of West Hazleton Wednesday, a man was overcome by fumes when the electric stove in his 338 Winters Avenue home malfunctioned. Fire Chief Bob Ward said Tim Butler was taken to Hazleton General Hospital for treatment. The chief said damage was confined to the stove when an electrical outlet failed. Moving on tonight, some are calling it a surprise move by leaders in one local borough. In a budget-crunching move, Beaver Meadows Police Chief Mike Marisi will be laid off at the end of the year. Marisi is well known for catching dozens of illegal immigrants as a result of traffic stops in the borough. He was even accused of profiling, which Marisi has denied and replied that he is just doing his job. According to today's edition of the Hazleton Standard-Speaker, Councilman Robert Rossai said the borough simply cannot afford a full-time police officer. Next year's budget, which is balanced with no tax increase, as approved this week by Borough Council, leaves only 24 hours of part-time police coverage each week at $12 per hour. The vote to adopt the new budget was 4-1, with Council President Jeff Bobish voting no. He also voted against laying off the chief. News 13 talked with Councilman Bobish, who said he is very disappointed in his fellow council members who voted to lay off the chief. Bobish said it's only a reflection on the borough, and crime is only going to go up without the chief on the streets. No word if Chief Marisi will return in the new year as a part-timer, or if Beaver Meadows will be left with just the 2 current part-timers to fill up the police hours each month. Beaver Meadows will begin 2012 with a surplus and will use the extra dollars to demolish a burned-out building. And coming up on News 13, the local police academy graduated new men and women from all around our area to protect and serve. We'll show you the proud faces of the 198th class. Also ahead, if you didn't put your Christmas tree up, there's still time. We'll tell you where to make your last-minute stop. And believe it or not, the tree you buy today could save a life tomorrow. Stay with us.
Stay tuned for great local programming all night long right here on SSP TV. At 7 o'clock, it's the Sam Lasan Show. Join Sam as he talks with Sister Sponsa. 7:30 is Feeling Good. Join hosts Dr. Joe Bafil and Debbie Lostan as they discuss chiropractic care and total body wellness. 8 o'clock is Holiday Shopping. Join News 13 SSP TV as we visit local businesses and showcase their products and specialties for the holiday shopping season. Stick around for more holiday shopping at 8:30 and 9, and at 9:30 it's All Around the Town. Join News 13 SSP TV as we visit local businesses and showcase their products and specialties. It's like shopping from home. If you want to promote your business and share it with our thousands of viewers, call us today at 455-7267. Don't forget about the rebroadcasts for our news at 6, 10, and 11:30, and thank you for making News 13 your #1 local news station.
You're watching News 13, brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Bazinski, and Christina D'Amato.
No one plans to be hurt. I'm attorney Conrad Falvello, and I have yet to meet anyone who would trade their health for money. But if you've had your livelihood taken away by someone else, don't kid yourself. No one's going to hand you a check. At Falvello Law, injury law is what we do every day. It's the only thing we do every day.
Falvello Law, injury lawyers.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays
to all our faithful viewers, and have a very healthy new year.
Boscov's Holiday Sale. Our entire stock of fine jewelry, 50% off, plus an extra 20% off. Necklaces, pearls, diamonds, and gemstone earrings. All diamond rings reduced 50%, plus an extra 20% off. great gifts from Boscov's. Missy's fur-lined hoodies, fleece jackets, and vests, $7.99. Men's lounge pants, $4.99. And 62% off a Discovery Kids laptop, only $14.99 at all Boscov's.
Schumann Disposal Incorporated is a local family-owned company proudly serving Cunningham, Sugarloaf, Drums, and Beech Mountain since 1963. Roll-off and rear-load containers are available. To schedule weekly trash pickup and container services, give Schumann Disposal a call, 788-1294. Our business is picking up.
Welcome back, everyone. It's a startling number. 1 in 4 women surveyed by the government say they were violently attacked by their husbands or boyfriends. The survey was just released on Wednesday by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The astounding results mark the beginning of a new annual project to look at how many women say they have been abused. This problem is often overlooked or underestimated, but hopefully after seeing these statistics, eyes will open and victims will come forth. As many as 29 million women say they have suffered severe and frightening physical violence from a boyfriend, spouse, or other intimate partner. That includes being choked, beaten, stabbed, shot, punched, slammed against something, or hurt by hair pulling. That number grows to 36 million if slapping, pushing, and shoving are counted. As many as 1 in 3 women have experienced rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner in their lifetimes, compared to about 1 in 10 men. Both men and women who have been menaced or attacked in these ways reported more health problems. Female victims in particular had significantly higher rates of irritable bowel syndrome, asthma, frequent headaches, and difficulty sleeping. Don't be a statistic. If you or someone you know is a victim of abuse, protect yourself by getting help today. A quick correction tonight regarding the budget vote by McAdoo Borough Council earlier this week. News 13 mistakenly reported that Councilwoman Mary LaBert and Councilman Bill Slovic voted against the proposed budget for 2012. Both voted in favor of it. The lone no vote came from Councilwoman Lisa Clemes. We apologize for the error. Well, 24 new faces have made it through some hard training and are now on their way to protect and serve the public. In front of proud family and friends, the Lackawanna College Police Academy recognized its newest graduates Wednesday night at its Hazleton campus. The 198th class is made up of men and women from all around the area who are ready to enforce the law and keep the public safe as police officers. Some of these graduates already have jobs with a law enforcement agency. The new badges they wear proudly symbolize their public faith, public trust, and ethics of the police service. We say congratulations to all of the graduates on a very wonderful accomplishment. So, what do Christmas trees and police officers have in common? Well, a lot if you ask one local businessman. Dan Basala, who owns Basala Enterprise in West Hazleton, is now in the Christmas tree business. The lot around his business on Broad Street in the borough is filled with Christmas trees, but each time one is sold, money is donated to the West Hazleton Police Department. Basala wanted to do something to provide the department with an AED, an automatic external defibrillator. It's a portable electronic device that has the potential to save someone who may be having a heart attack or medical issue. Right now, the officers would need to do traditional CPR if it was needed. And a few months ago, it was needed. 2 borough officers saved a man's life by doing CPR. Basala wants to try and sell every single tree he has.
We're down to 80-some trees left.
Very good. You're trying to get like the last of...
We're trying to get the last of them out. We just lowered our price to every tree on the lot is $25 to get them going and get them more money for this AED.
It's going to help the police department by obtaining the AED. A few weeks back, one of our officers actually saved somebody's life by CPR, and I think if we have an AED, that will only assist us even further in helping save people's lives. Currently, we do go on all the medical calls. So therefore, if we have this will just be another piece of equipment that could assist us later on.
Basala started with 265 trees and will be open through Christmas each day 9 to 9 unless he runs out of trees first. So if you haven't bought your tree yet, maybe it's tradition to wait a little closer to Christmas. Stop by Basala's for one, knowing you're helping to save lives. Up on your screen right now, your winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played your daily number. 900, Big 4, 8522, Flinto 53900, Treasure Hunt 12, 14, 15, 20, 21.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for making News 13 your number one local news station. Here's your lineup for Friday. Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. A happy second birthday to Kaylin Gasper. This wish comes with love from your mom, your dad, and your big sister, Macy. And have you seen this dog? If you see Fox, this Pomeranian, please call Chris at 570-233-2199. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 extends our deepest sympathies to the family and friends of these recently departed. Charles H. Stewart of Weatherly. The funeral services will be held Saturday at 11 a.m. from the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Friends may call Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. Florence Doyle of Vestal, New York. All services will be held privately. Marie Scadden of Hazleton. A massive Christian burial will be held Saturday at 11:30 a.m. from the Most Precious Blood Church. Anna Manto of Hazleton. The funeral will be held Friday at 9 a.m. from the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 8:30 to 9 a.m. And Dolores Minda of Hazleton. The funeral will be held Saturday at 9:30 a.m. from the Harmon Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. Tonight's obituary is often brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop on 15th Street in Hazleton. For delivery to all local funeral homes, call 570-454-0111. And by Mia's, the Hazleton area's #1 rated restaurant. Don't settle for the second best. Be sure to book your funeral luncheon at Mia's, the Hazleton area's #1 rated restaurant. As always, there's plenty of free parking behind the Markle building.
I'm Sam Lassant, CEO of Samson Productions and News 13.
And I'm Scott Lynott, publisher of the Standard Speaker.
On behalf of the Lassant family and all of us here at SSP TV Local News 13.
And from the Lynott and Haggerty families, along with the staff of the Standard Speaker, we want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas.
And a very healthy and prosperous New Year. I want to thank all of you for watching our local programming and supporting our News Alliance.
I would also like to thank all of our faithful readers for your support throughout the year. We are looking forward for the new year to continue to provide you with local news and information.
Thank you.
And have a safe and happy holiday season.
Would you like to be pampered while in the comfort of your own home? My name is Rhodey. I am a fully licensed cosmetologist providing in-home beauty services. I offer haircut, coloring, manicure, pedicure, and all other services you might get at a salon. All equipment and supplies are sanitized. I am available Monday through Saturday. Call today and make an appointment, 578-6469, and enjoy a few relaxing hours of being pampered at home.
We here at Baffield Family Chiropractic want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a healthy New Year.
Happy holidays!
Your eyes are the windows to your world. Doctors Kislin and Wasmansky want you to know that preventative eye exams are an important part of your family's health care. Early diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases are critical to maintaining good vision. Dr. Alexandra Wasmansky specializes in pediatric care and performs ocular diabetic exams, cataract evaluations, and LASIK screenings on patients of all ages. She's welcoming new patients at both the Hazleton and Stroudsburg Eye Specialist locations. Visit us online at drkislin.com.
Did you know every day is Earth Day at Harry's U Poulet Auto Parts? Harry's U Poulet pays you top dollar for your used vehicle. All vehicles are environmentally recycled, and then the parts are sold at unbelievable low prices. Call us for more details at 459-9901 or visit us on the web at wegotuse.com.
And welcome back, everyone. We have two live newsmakers tonight joining us on the show. We have our good friend John Shigo, the owner of The Strand on Blaine Street in McAdoo, and he brought along his friend Lizzie. And they're here to talk about a really cool event happening tomorrow night, kind of like an open skate, but you're going to be doing it to help make the town of McAdoo very bright during the holiday season. So, John, welcome, and tell me a little bit about this fundraiser that you're doing tomorrow.
Well, thank you. Tomorrow, first of all, our fundraiser is going to benefit the McAdoo Community Civic Association. which is a nonprofit organization. They are the ones that are responsible for the Christmas lights, the Christmas decorations on the telephone poles.
Okay.
Not only in the borough of McAdoo, but also the township of Klein. And of course, with the Christmas lights, you have the normal repair, maintenance, purchase, electricity, and then of course the insurance, which could get really, kind of hefty, especially since the price of everything's going up.
Right.
So we are going to help them out since they were unable to put up all the decorations this year because of the lack of, I shouldn't say even lack of donations. People are donating, but just can't give as much as what they used to.
Right.
So we're going to try to help them out with the fundraiser that we have coming up.
All right, and that is kind of an open skate happening tomorrow night. So Lizzie, tell me a little bit more about this event.
We will be holding our first annual Christmas skate tomorrow from 6 to 9. Admission is $5 per person. The proceeds go to the McAdoo Civic Association.
Okay. And you're inviting everyone of all ages.
The mayor, the kids.
Okay, very cool. And then you're also selling these really cool things. They're called Buy a Bulb, and it is a Christmas bulb, light bulb. And you can buy them for pretty much whatever you want to give for it, $1, $2, and they're hanging in the lobby of the Strand right now. And John, you tell me that pretty much your whole lobby's almost filled.
Yeah, what we actually came up with is something for those who won't be able to either attend our event or something that actually runs the whole month long. And I came up with this and brainstormed, and basically it's a cardboard cutout of a light bulb. And you just sign your name like you would at any other business that you see for other activities or fundraisers, and you can purchase them for either $1, $2, $5, whatever you want to put on the bulb. And all the bulbs that are bought at the Strand will be hung in our lobby at the Strand, and all the money is going to go to the Civic Association for the Christmas decorations.
Very good. So I am going to give you one here from News 13, so you can add this to your lobby. And once again, John, how about we go over just the specifics of tomorrow night, the time and all the details. And there you go. You can put that in your lobby.
Thank you very much. We got one here from News 13.
All right. So tell me a little bit about, again, the details, just to recap it.
Christmas light skate, 6 to 9 p.m. at the Strand. Donation of $5. The proceeds go to the Civic Association. We have special guests going to be on hand. We have the mayor. He's going to be over there. Councilwoman Mary LaBert, she's going to be helping us out with this as well.
Cool.
And just be fun night skating. We got the limbo, basketball, and everyone actually be skating to a lot of Christmas songs and roller skating around the big Christmas tree in the center of the floor.
Very cool. So, Lizzie, you're inviting everyone to come out and have a really good time with all of you.
All the little kids love it.
And also just mention, too, the light bulbs are also for sale during the daytime at the Blaine Street Cafe.
Blaine Street
right
Cafe.
Next door to the Strand. So daytime at Blaine Street Cafe, nighttime over at the Strand.
Sounds good. John and Lizzie, thanks so much for joining us, and hope you do well in the fundraiser. I'm sure that you will. So next time you look at those Christmas lights around McAdoo or Klein Township, you know that, well, next year we'll say, you're helping to make them shine bright and light up the communities for the Christmas season. Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks so much for having us.
Yep, absolutely, anytime. A local group of talented dancers is looking for strong, dedicated teammates to be a part of a team called Dance Empire. Think you got what it takes to join the squad? Well, you can show them what you got at Dance Empire auditions this Saturday at the Hazleton YMYWCA. Stop by anytime between 11:30 in the morning and 4:30 in the afternoon Saturday and perform your 1-minute routine or freestyle. The team is looking for 30 to 40 more talented dancers between the ages of 14 and 25. All they ask is that you bring your own music. But if you can't, no problem. Check them out. Hip-hop, Latin, tribal, ballet, whatever your style, Dance Empire welcomes all types and looks to see you there this weekend. We're going to have much more on this great thing that they're doing over at the YMYWCA with these two fantastic people coming up tomorrow here on News 13. A somewhat dreary day in the area with a little showers here and there. Clouds prevailed over the sun, and we need to be ready for some wet weather overnight. But the sun returns soon, I promise. Mostly cloudy skies for this evening. Your showers continue, as I said, will dip down to 34. We see partly sunny skies to end off our work week, so the clouds and the rain disappear by morning, and we'll see the temp climb to about 40 degrees. Stay tuned. We'll have your full 4-day outlook coming up live at 5:30 here on News 13. Well, the sounds of the season were heard at the Valley Elementary Middle School Thursday morning as the music department showed off its talented students during a winter concert. The elementary school band even added a little more of a modern flavor into their performance, playing a piece by Lady Gaga. The public was invited to this festive concert along with family and friends to enjoy some holiday music. The Valley Middle School Chorus kicked things off in the gymnasium with 2 holiday selections. From there, the middle and elementary school bands took over, playing a variety of pieces. From all of us here at News 13, great job to all of the students and a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Stay with News 13 tonight. We'll check back in with Christina D'Amato, who's standing by at the Luzerne County Courthouse as a verdict in that murder trial of 2 brothers has been reached. Both guilty of second-degree murder. Investigators say it was a drug deal gone bad that left a Hazleton man dead. Christina has more coming up. Plus, Freddie will be here today with local sports and some holiday events around the area Wednesday night. We have highlights live at 5:30. We're back in just a few.
Here's to good friends, good times, good health, good cheer, and happy holidays throughout the year. Happy holidays from your friends at JC Small Engine. May you celebrate this beautiful season with love in your home, peace in your world, and joy in your heart. Wishes for a happy holiday season and healthy new year from Dr. R.J. Makuda. May the love, hope, and peace of this holiday season abide with you now and throughout the new year. Happy holidays from Hazleton Standard Fuel.
33 years ago, we had a simple idea. Make the best vehicles in America and once a year offer them with special savings. Today, it's a phenomenon. Toyotathon is back with incredible deals on a full selection of new Toyotas. Like RAV4, get 0% APR financing or lease for only $189 a month with an additional $500 in Toyota lease cash. Plus, now every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. Others have tried to copy it, but in the end, there's only one Toyotathon. The biggest and best sales event of the year is going on now.
J-Bell, a trusted name in jewelry since 1916. J-Bell's Add-a-Section bracelet is a gift that grows more precious with time. Select a stylish starter or partial bracelet for your special occasion. For each birthday, anniversary, and holiday thereafter, add another section. The look, feel, and quality are incomparable, meaning your J-Bell bracelet will truly last for generations.
Show her you love her time and again. Stop by Howard's Jewelers in the Laurel Mall in West Hazleton to see our complete selection of J-Bell Add-a-Section bracelets.
As the world celebrates in the wonder of His birth, may you be blessed with a joyous Christmas and with peace, hope, and happiness in the new year. From the Lassand family and all of us here at SSP TV, we wish you all a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And thank you for your support.
The Mountain View Cemetery, located along North Street in West Hazleton, has served as a final resting place for beloved members of area families since 1900. This non-denominational cemetery is available for all. The new section will use flat bronze grave markers to denote the name of the loved ones. Please contact the Mountain View Cemetery Association, 454-8101.
Tunison Radiators, #1 for all of your automotive cooling needs. We also specialize in fuel pumps, gas tanks, straps, and AC compressors. Glass beading is also available. Located inside the radiator shop is Tunison Supply. Here we specialize in all types of fasteners, SAE and metric, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel. We also stock drill bits, spray paint, cutting tools, abrasive, and threaded rod. Stop by and check out all of our product lines and services and see how we can help you. Tunison's Radiator and Supply, 593 West Green Street in Hazleton.
For the past 9 years, I've been providing Hazleton personal, accurate, and immediate radiologic services. I'm Dr. Steve Reinhaus, board-certified radiologist at Reinhaus Radiology. Recently, I relocated from my former facility to open this new center because I was unwilling to compromise my service to you. Here at Reinhaus Radiology, I strive, along with my talented staff, to provide you with absolute best in diagnostic imaging services. So when results matter, be sure. Request Reinhaus Radiology.
The verdict is in. After just a few hours of deliberating, 2 brothers from Harrisburg were found guilty of second-degree murder. We were there as the Garrett brothers learned their fate. The latest right now, live at 5:30.
From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Hey again, everyone. Thanks for staying with us tonight. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, we now know more about I'm going to backtrack a second since there is a verdict in the murder trial of two brothers from Harrisburg, the Garrett brothers, on trial for murdering 30-year-old Abdul Shabazz of Hazleton back last December. So Christina D'Amato was in the courtroom as the verdict was read. Christina is on the phone with us live once again, just as she was live at 5, and she had to go real quick because she was still trying to gather up all of her interviews and everything with all of those involved in this trial and in this case. So Christina, glad I got you back on, and tell me a little bit about what happened today in the courtroom. As we all know already, guilty of second-degree murder for the Garrett brothers.
Yes, guilty of second-degree murder that carries a maximum sentence of life in prison. Now, Isaiah and Isel Garrett were also found guilty of several smaller charges, like conspiracy and robbery, but, the most serious charge being second-degree murder, carrying a life in prison sentence. I talked to the Garrett brothers as after the verdict was read, as they were ushered out of the courthouse and handcuffed today, taken back to the county prison. I asked them what they thought of the verdict, and the Garrett brothers told me that they think it was biased because it was an all-white jury. I also asked them individually, did you shoot Shabazz? And they looked straight at the camera and said no. I also asked their attorneys for comment. They didn't want to comment about the verdict. But I did speak to the Garrett's mother, who said that the verdict was based on prejudice, and she says that her sons will appeal in this case. Now, I also talked to prosecutors from the district attorney's office who say they are happy with the outcome and happy with the verdict. A total of 18 witnesses were presented by the prosecution, but what's interesting is the defense called no witnesses to the stand. So the case wrapped up late this morning. It was given to the jury around 1:30, and it took them 3 hours to deliberate and come up with that verdict just shortly after 4:30 this afternoon. And again, second-degree murder for Isel and Isaiah Garrett.
Okay, now, Christina, before when we had to let you go on the phone, the brothers were coming out and they had some words to share with you regarding that verdict and regarding, the fact that you asked them if they did shoot Shabazz and, if they were guilty. And what did they have to say to you?
They looked straight at the camera, looked at me straight in the eye and said no. And, again, they said that, they think it was biased. They think it was prejudice because it was an all-white jury. They said it would have been different if the case was tried in Philadelphia or, in another area. They had a lot to say, and we will have all the interviews tomorrow night live at 5. And also News 13 was the only media there getting video and, interviews with the Garrett brothers and everyone else as well involved in this case.
All right, very good, Christina. So I'm assuming both brothers are back in prison tonight.
Yes, they're taken right back to the county prison in handcuffs and shackles.
All right, and they'll await their sentencing?
Yes, they will.
All right, Christina, thank you so much. On top of things up there at the Luzerne County Courthouse, we appreciate your hustling today and getting this to us here live at this 5:30 hour. So we'll see you back here in just a little bit at the station.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, Christina. Well, we now know more about the arrest of 5 people in Hazleton Wednesday afternoon. We first told you about this live at 5:30 last night. It was 2 adults and 4 juveniles arrested by city police who foiled what could have turned into a gang brawl between 10 to 20 people around 3 o'clock Wednesday. It all went down on James Street. Juan Tinoco of James Street and Justin Ortiz of South Vine Street, who was armed with a hatchet, were the 2 adults cuffed and charged with riot, disorderly conduct, and more. Police say they were seen with a group of people who were shouting and holding metal pipes and sticks. A machete was also found in a yard by police. The 4 juveniles were arrested after running from officers. They, too, face similar charges. Ortiz and Tinoco are in the county prison tonight, unable to come up with $75,000 for their bail. Police are on the hunt tonight for a man who escaped from the Minsek halfway house in downtown Hazleton. 26-year-old Tahid Ali Berry is an inmate at Minsek. He never returned to the facility Wednesday night, and now a warrant has been issued for his arrest. State police are handling that investigation and ask if you know where to find Berry to call them at 459-3890. Berry is a black male and again is 26 years old. Police in Butler Township arrested a 16-year-old juvenile Wednesday afternoon after he pointed a gun at a motorist. Police say they received a call that a motorist on Lyons Drive noticed a person climbing out the second-story window and onto the roof of a house. That's when the person pointed what looked like a pistol at the motorist, who dialed 911. The man was gone when police got to the area, but after a short time, police received another call that there was a man walking along Butler Drive with a pistol tucked in his belt. Police found the person, who actually turned out to be a 16-year-old. He was not far from the Drums Elementary School, and students were about to be dismissed when police found him. Turns out the pistol was actually a BB gun, but police took the juvenile into custody and back to the station, where police say he became combative. Tonight, he's in a juvenile detention center facing a number of charges. A Hazleton couple is having anything but a good time after getting busted for selling illegal booze. 37-year-old Marie Perez and 29-year-old Javier Moreno Santos now face charges of selling the alcohol without a license in a city basement. Liquor control officers raided the vacant West Broad Street home back in November and found over 100 people in the basement in an after-hours bar that was set up. Perez and Moreno are facing a hearing before District Judge Joe Zola on misdemeanor charges. A former Hazleton resident was just looking for some information at City Hall Wednesday, but when police found his information, he wound up under arrest. An officer recognized 56-year-old Andres Maluski's name. That's because there's a warrant out for his arrest for allegedly stealing electricity from a neighbor when he was a Laurel Street resident. Maluski didn't get the information on immigration, but he was arraigned by District Judge Joe Zola on a host of charges and released under $35,000 unsecured bail. In other news tonight, State Representative Tara Toohill got up close and personal with some of the folks she serves. One of 3 town hall meetings Toohill planned was at Tom's Kitchen in Sugarloaf this afternoon. Toohill believes public input and talking with her constituents one-on-one is the best way for her to make decisions on certain issues at the state capitol.
I get to hear pros and cons and what the people really are worried about. It's a very good poll of what their concerns are. The biggest issue, once again, was the welfare fraud and the immigration, which is something that I want to find out if that's really it's what people come to the office about, but I wanted to find out, in the community, if that's what they were going to express here. Also, jobs, crime were the 2 other big ones. Government reform, which people are very happy. We've made great inroads on government reform, and we just came here to Sugarloaf, and people are wanting to talk about the government reform and how government is cutting back and what we're doing to fight corruption.
Representative Toohill also told News 13 that the redistricting plan was a big subject of conversation. Residents are concerned about the moves and had a lot of questions for Toohill. There will be one more town hall for Toohill, and that is set for Friday morning at 10:30 at the Butler Township at the Community Center. News 13 was in Butler Township Wednesday night, where supervisors listened to concerns from residents. Some of the concerns involved the water runoff issues on the Freeland-Butler Mountain. An ex-police chief was also there and not happy about his pension, and township leaders addressed the budget for 2012. Friday Live at 5, find out more on the issues, and we'll answer the question, will Butler Township residents see any hikes in taxes or bills for the new year? All right, more local news is coming your way right here on News 13. We'll have your full forecast, Freddie in sports, and also a really nice holiday home to feature tonight. And we'll also head to Mountain City Nursing and Rehabilitation in Hazel Township, where a great program went on, and they were celebrating the season all bundled up. Stay with us. As the countdown continues to Christmas, if you're looking for that Christmas stocking stuffer, how about keeping your loved ones feeling good with a gift card for a massage at the Field Family Chiropractic? Give them a call or just stop by and pick one up.
You're watching News 13 with Janine Mazurkevich. Kristen Basinski and Christina D'Amato.
When is the best time of the year to buy? It's now, the year-end vehicle eradication.
Yes, it really is the best time of the year to buy. We're going to sell 45 new Mazdas this month, just like this 2012 Mazda 3i Sky Active. It's all new, up to 47 miles per gallon highway with an automatic transmission, and I'm going to guarantee you the best deal.
The year-end eradication at Berger Mazda, exit 145 off ID1 near the Laurel Mall in Hazel Township.
Take a look at who's winning with the Pennsylvania Lottery. $960 million were generated for programs just last year. Because every time you play, an older Pennsylvanian wins. Millions won, millions win. The Pennsylvania Lottery benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
Dr. Joe Bafil has teamed up with Silent Santa for this holiday season. New patients stop by from now until December 21st with a new unwrapped children's toy and receive a new patient exam and mild vision scan at no charge. The toys will be donated to Silent Santa of Hazleton and distributed to our families in need. For more information, call Bafil Family Chiropractic today, 570-788-3737, or stop by 482 State Route 93 in Sugarloaf. Check out the newly designed Chrysler 200, or how about the two-door Jeep Wrangler or four-door Unlimited. Jeep Patriot is named Best Priced SUV in America. Jeep Grand Cherokee styling is second to none. Jeep Compass named Top 10 fuel-efficient SUV with sophisticated styling. It's Ram commercial truck season. Get what you deserve, power, performance, and a Dodge Ram. How about Dodge Journey Seat 7 with four-wheel drive, a winning combination. Dodge Durango, let the towing begin. Best in class, up to 7,400-pound capability. It's all-American Tamaqua.
When it comes to all of your grocery needs, shop Boyer's Food Markets at two locations, 15th Street in Hazleton and South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Here are this week's specials. Every weekend, look in our hot food area for wings, tenders, and other party favorites. Don't forget about our gift cards and our senior citizens discounts. We also have double coupons every day. You can also go to BoyersFood.com for our weekly circular, monthly super specials, and much more. It's all at Boyer's Food Markets in Hazleton and McAdoo.
I'm Sam Lassant, CEO of Samson Productions and News 13.
And I'm Scott Lynott, publisher of the Standard Speaker.
On behalf of the Lassant family and all of us here at SSP TV Local News 13.
And from the Lynott and Haggerty families, along with the staff of the Standard Speaker, we want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas.
And a very healthy and prosperous New Year. I want to thank all of you for watching our local programming and supporting our News Alliance.
I would also like to thank all of our faithful readers for your support throughout the year. We are looking forward for the new year to continue to provide you with local news and information.
Thank you.
And have a safe and happy holiday season.
Well, this time of the year is torture for those who are trying to trim the waist and drop some pounds. There are goodies and sweets everywhere you look, but there are ways to give your recipes a makeover this season and manage that diet. The Greater Hazleton Health Alliance invited the community to a brand new program Wednesday night, appropriately named Holiday Recipe Makeover.
I think it's very important for people to eat healthier during the holiday season because if you think about it, you know, you're stopping by several parties, you have work parties going on. A lot of the foods tend to be very high in fats, especially saturated fats and sodium. So people just need to, you know, still enjoy themselves but be aware of the nutritional content of some of these dishes.
At the end, everyone was able to sample some selections and were shocked at just how tasty everything was while saving pounds. And so here's to a happy and healthy eating this holiday season. A special holiday treat for residents of one local nursing and rehabilitation center in our area. Well, first they decorated the tree, and then, of course, it was time to light it, with Christmas carolers filling the air with holiday spirit and some dancing from the talented students of All That Dancing. Mountain City Nursing and Rehab Center headed outdoors, all bundled up. With family and friends joining their loved ones to celebrate the holiday, this was an early Christmas present for all of the residents. We have much more from Mountain City, and we'll bring that to you on Friday right here on News 13. So what do Christmas trees and police officers have in common? Well, a lot if you ask one local businessman. Danny Basala, who owns Basala Enterprise in West Hazleton, is now in the Christmas tree business. The lot around his business on Broad Street in the borough is filled with Christmas trees. But each time one is sold, money is donated to the West Hazleton Police Department. Basala wanted to do something to provide the department with an AED, automatic external defibrillator, a portable electronic device that has the potential to save someone who may be having a heart attack or other medical issue. Right now, the officers would need to do traditional CPR if it was needed. And a few months ago, it was needed. 2 borough officers helped save a man's life by doing CPR on him. Basala wants to try and sell every single tree he has.
We're down to 80-some trees left.
Very good. So you're trying to get like the last of...
We're trying to get the last of them out. We just lowered our price to every tree on the lot is $25 to get them going and get them more money for this AED.
It's going to help the police department by obtaining the AED. A few weeks back, one of our officers actually saved somebody's life by CPR, and I think if we have an AED, that'll only assist us even further in helping save people's lives. Currently, we do go on all the medical calls. So therefore, if we have this will just be another piece of equipment that could assist us later on.
Basala started with 265 trees and will be open through Christmas each day 9 to 9 unless he runs out of trees first. So if you haven't bought your tree yet, maybe it's tradition to wait till a little closer to Christmas. Stop by Basala's for one, knowing you're helping to save lives. All right, Freddie B's up next right here on News 13 with a little sports action coming your way. And later we step inside the home of a viewer who decked her halls for the holidays. Stay with us.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on Channel 13, you will have 13 minutes to call in and win a free pay-per-view movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner, Heather Honora of Hazel Township. Heather, if you're watching, give us a call right now at 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
You're watching News 13 with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Bazinski, and Christina D'Amato.
The Medicine Shop is fully stocked with Lifeguard Omega-3 along with other nutritional products. Stop by today at the Medicine Shop, 1101 West 15th Street in Hazleton, and pick up your Omega-3 products today.
Our community has suffered many accidents and traumas over the past couple of weeks and used hundreds of pints of blood. This has caused the community blood inventory to drop to a critical level. Please donate blood with Miller Keystone Blood Center. Check out giveapint.org today.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Well, maybe the opening week of the basketball season, but one of the biggest questions in all of northeastern Pennsylvania was Eugene Lewis. Was he going to be able to play for Myers? Was he going to have to go back to Wyoming Valley West? Or was his talented all-star not going to play at all? Of course, he transferred from Valley West to Myers, and it was contested by Valley West. Well, yesterday, the PIAA District 2 Committee held their hearing, and not eligible to vote, taking themselves out, were 3 members who have ties to the Wilkes-Barre Area School District. And so when the votes were cast by a vote of 5-3, it was decided that Eugene Lewis will be switching to the blue and gold of the Myers Mohawks, and he will become a Mohawk as early as today and be eligible to play. Now, of course, Wyoming Valley West has the opportunity to contest this to the state level. My sources are telling me that's not going to happen, that they put the challenge up to the District 2 Committee, and they are going to abide by the District 2 Committee ruling. So Eugene Lewis now with Myers, and that changes everything. Myers suddenly is the team to beat in the smaller division. Now, the Cougars didn't know about this last night, but obviously they put a win on the board. They go down to the Lehigh Valley, and they knock off the Whitehall Zephyrs. Final in this one, 37-35. Now, normally you say, oh, one of those old East Penn League games, but in actuality, it's because the shooting on both sides was simply not there last night. But the Cougars, in the end, hang on for the win. And as we said, they've won 2 of their first 3. They return action on Saturday on the road down at Quakertown. Meanwhile, MMI's winning streak comes to an end. Panther Valley beats them up 46-29. Now, Alex Van Hoekelen was the leading scorer, but nobody in double digits for Joe Flanagan's gang. Panther Valley comes away with the win. On the schedule today, Hazelton area having tonight's swimming. That's boys and girls. Scranton Prep comes down to McGeehan Gymnasium to take on the Lady Cougars, who are looking for win number 1 this year. And Moravian Academy, they are at MMI. The first time I met Cal Ferrari, he was the head girls basketball coach at West Hazelton High School. It was the late 1970s. He was in the midst of winning not 1, not 2, but 3 Anthracite League championships. And he was an early champion of female sports, helping to try to elevate them from obscurity to be on equal footing with a lot of the boys' teams. He certainly succeeded with that over the years with basketball. Later at West Hazelton, he would become the athletic director for 8 years. There were 8 memorable years for myself because I was the junior high assistant underneath him, and I learned not only a lot about athletic director and sports, but you learned an awful lot about simply life in general around Cal Ferrari. More recently, Cal Ferrari was a highly successful volleyball coach at Hazelton Area High School. Matter of fact, the most successful coach. He won 90 volleyball games in just 7 seasons, including the school's only District 2 championship with his, of course, girls team. Cal Ferrari passed away last week, and funeral services were held yesterday. He's going to be missed. He truly was a pioneer, but more important than that, Cal Ferrari was a friend, and the big guy was just one heck of a man. It's all been brought to you tonight by our friends at Bottlenecks. You know, Thursday's Rack 'em Up Rib Night. They're racking up flavor tonight with fire-grilled ribs, half rack of meaty, fall-off-the-bone St. Louis-style spare ribs smothered in sweet barbecue sauce, fire-grilled, served up with bottomless fries, and it's just $9.99. They sponsor us each and every night right here on SSP TV.
Everyone knows that Bottlenecks is the home of award-winning wings and mouth-watering steaks, but now a new, tasty reason to stop by. Brand new fire-grilled ribs, a half rack of meaty, fall-off-the-bone St. Louis-style spare ribs, fire-grilled to perfection. And the best night to give them a try is Thursday for Rack 'em Up Rib Night, featuring the delicious ribs served with bottomless fries for only $9.95. Bottlenecks is open 7 days a week. The kitchen is open till midnight every day. There's always a reason to stop by Bottlenecks.
On behalf of the staff here at Billick Helms Insurance Agency, we would like to wish all of our family, friends, clients a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
St. Luke Village wishes you peace and joy at Christmas time and throughout the coming year. Happy holidays from St. Luke Village. May the love, hope, and peace of this holiday season abide with you now and throughout the new year. Happy holidays from the law offices of Sikorsky and DeCosmo. We at the Greater Hazelton Chamber of Commerce wish you a very blessed holiday season and a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year.
When your car has seen her last mile, you want to make sure her old parts and fluids go here and not here. At Harry's U-Pull-It, we dispose of your old car parts the right way, recycling every piece possible. From parts to fluids, when you bring your old car to Harry's, you'll know that our state-of-the-art system is keeping your footprint as green as possible. Harry's U-Pull-It.
We are one day away from the weekends, and there may be some snow on the way to Greater Hazelton. I don't think anything significant, though. Taking a look at a puddle, that was pretty much the story today here in Greater Hazelton. Mostly cloudy skies for the rest of tonight, and showers are likely to continue. We'll see the temp dipping down to 34, but as we move to your Friday, it looks like the clouds move out and the sun comes back. 40 will be your high. We'll dip down to 24 Friday night, so a very cold Friday evening. Saturday is when we do see the possibility of some snow flurries, nothing significant as of now. 35 will be our high, 24 our low Saturday night. Sunday, partly sunny, 36. And then Monday, again, there's some snow flurries forecast for Monday. We'll keep an eye on that for you. 40 will be your high on Monday. Tonight's forecast live at 5:30 is from the Lazy Dog Salon. Comes to us from the Lazy Dog Salon. Dog and cat grooming on North Broad Street in West Hazelton. Make an appointment for your furry friend. Get them all groomed and pretty and handsome in time for the holidays, just like Quincy, a Brittany Spaniel. Quincy is a client of the Lazy Dog Salon, and your furry friend, dog or cat, can be too, just by calling and making an appointment. Alrighty, let's check out tonight's holiday home here on News 13. Thanks to Patrice for sending in these wonderful snapshots of her Christmas tree and the wonderful display underneath the Christmas tree. Looks like she went all out this year for the holiday season and decorates her entire house with lots of holiday spirit. She must be a snowman fan because I saw lots of snowmen there. So thank you very much for sending us this holiday house display, and you still have time to send us yours. So if you'd like us to feature your home inside or out or both here on News 13, you can email them right here to the station, or you can give us a call and we'll head on out to your home and take some video for the newscast. All right, the sounds of the season were heard at the Valley Elementary Middle School Thursday morning as the music department showed off its talented students during a winter concert. The elementary school band even added a little more of a modern flavor into their performance, playing a little piece from Lady Gaga. The public was invited to this festive concert along with family and friends to enjoy some holiday music. The Valley Middle School Chorus kicked things off in the gymnasium with 2 holiday selections. From there, the middle and elementary school bands took over, playing a variety of pieces. From all of us here at News 13, great job to all the students and a very Merry Christmas to you all as well. That will do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. If you'd like to catch this newscast again, tune in for a rebroadcast throughout tonight and into your Friday morning. And don't forget, we are always on at ssptv.com all the time. We're having new things happen at that website, so make sure you stop by and check it out frequently. All right, on behalf of all of us here at News 13, have yourself a great night. Be safe, and we'll see you back here for TGIF. Good night, everyone.
Did you know that Friedman Electric is more than just paddle fans and lamps? Stop in our Hazelton location today and talk to our showroom experts about ways to save money by making your home or business more energy efficient. We also offer whole house audio systems, central vac systems, ventilation fans, programmable thermostats, and mats to keep your floor warm in the cooler months. All of our lighting showroom experts can talk to you about our solutions for decorative indoor lighting and accessories, landscape lighting, and more. For the very best in customer service, call or visit us today.